Okay, now for Articuno, just go through the Shoal Cave. Make sure that it's on low tide. If not, you can always go to your room and change the time. This cave is on top of Moss Deep City. You're gonna go into this cave, go up here, and then go to this little under place. And honestly, just do what I'm doing here. Just walk through this. You'll end up inside a section where there's you gotta use strength. So the good thing is you can just have your HM mule help you through here, and there he is. You just go through the puzzle, and how do you do this? Okay, there it is. There he is, right there. Okay. Now to find Zapdos, this guy is just at the end of New Mauville. If you remember ever going through here through the little side mission, then you would have noticed that there was nothing there. Well, that's because you have to have defeated all of the gym rematches, and that's how you'll get Zapdos to appear. And it's right there. Alright, now to find Moltres, all you gotta do is go to the top of the mountain and go back to the magma hideout. You go down this way, and there it is, right? So from there, all you gotta do is go through the cave like how you originally did through the story. And at the very top of that cave, well, you'll see what I mean, but at the very end of that cave, you'll have Moltres. And look, there he is. There it is. He would be in the altering cave right over here. And he's just right there, chilling. Talk to him, and he'll be right there. You'll get a ticket from this guy right here once you complete all the master beauty, or not beauty, but all the master contests. But first you have to speak to him, and just tell him that you're interested in the paintings. He'll show you this empty hall that he has, and how he wishes that it was filled with beautiful Pokemon, or something like that. And then, now that you've done that, anytime you go to the... anytime you finish a master rank contest, a little guy is going to come up from over here and tell you that he made a painting. He asks you if you want it to be displayed at the... whatever the other place is, I forgot. And then just say yes. Once you do all of them, so once you do the master rank for coolness, beauty, cuteness, whatever, then you'll go to the guy that we just talked to, and he'll give you a reward, which would be the ticket to Naval Rock. First, we gotta go through the Weather Institute. There's going to be 3 NPCs that will give you small side missions to do something. You'll read it. So here, this guy is for Suicune. We'll start with Suicune. And then he tells us about certain weird water. You say yes, and then he guides you to a location. He tells you to dive. Okay, so we go to Route 128. Okay, now we're here. All we have to do is find a dive spot. Right here's fine. Once you dive once, that's all you need to do. Just dive once. That little location should work. Let's see. See, there you go. And then he tells you that something else. Now you go to somewhere new. Route 134. Yes, you want to go, let's see, 1, 2, on the 3rd tile. 3rd or 4 should work. Dive in here. I don't know how much you have to go through, but I'll just take a quick lap. And now, yeah, he'll tell you something else. There's going to be something concentrated in Route 108. So now we go through Route 108. There it is. You want to go into this room right here. Dive. Okay. And you go through the little shiny spots. I think you could start. Actually, look, you can already see Suicune. Right there. Okay. So in order to get there, now we're just going to actually just go on this room. Yeah. Raikou is the more tedious one to do just because you actually have to find him in all 3 locations. So the first place is in Route 123. He should just be hiding in this little section. Right there, look at him. You can't even tell. Only 3 dots, that's all you got. 4 pixels. Look at that, he runs away. Okay. And they should be really close. Or actually, Battle Frontier. He reports from the Battle Frontier. The location will be behind the Battle Pike. Again, really hard to see. Right? I don't know if you have to keep talking to him every time. I'll just recommend you do, just to be sure that you proc anything. Okay, so now he's telling us Route 119, which is pretty much right where we're at. And in order for you to do that, we just have to go pretty much to the end of this location right here. Make sure you have the, oops, this spike right here. And there he is. Now we'll go through, let's do, which one's this guy? New anomalies, strange environmental activity, Mount Chimney. Okay, so all we gotta do is go to Mount Chimney. Here we are, Mount Chimney. Let's see. And now you need an ash sample from 113. Look at this guy. Yep. Scourge slab. Right over here. In this location. Go in here. Now, to get Groudon and Kyogre, you're going to have to go to the Weather Institute and speak to the last guy on the 2nd floor. So, this guy over here will tell you of certain weird weather conditions, like a drought. And so, all you have to do now, right there, he said Route 115. You got a bit unlucky, got it in the middle of all these people. Oh. Where is it? What is it? Oh, there it is. So this time around I got it over here. Terra Cave. Just go through it. And you can save here. As soon as I get close. Yep, there he is, Maxi. Now for Kyogre, it's the same thing. You will go to talk to the same guy, and he'll tell you certain heavy rainfall. All right, so in this case, Route 125. Okay, so on top of Moss Deep City. And it's going to be a dive for this location. Oh, there it is. You'll find this cave. And from there, you'll end up in the location in Marine Cave. And it'll be the same thing as Groudon, where you're going to fight the leader of Team Aqua, that being Archie. To find the other Lati that you didn't get from the roaming encounters, you have to defeat Steven, who is in the Meteor Falls. Now, usually before there wasn't this location. This appears after you defeat the Elite Four. there's going to be a new location. And it's this right here, this little area. This wasn't there. You go up there, and then you'll go through here. After you defeat Steven, he'll give you the ticket, Eon ticket, to go to get the other Latios that you didn't pick from the TV in your home. And that's it. So in order to get Mew, you're going to have all Pokemon besides the mythical ones. And you'll just speak to Professor Birch, who is the one that's always scanning for your Pokedex. Here I already have everything, so it's all good. But once he notices that you've caught all of the Pokemons besides the mythicals, he'll tell you of the old sea map he found. He'll give it to you, and you can just go to Faraway Island from Lily Cove City. Alright, now in order to get the ticket for Birth Island, where you find the Deoxys, you have to get a meteorite that's up here. Now, usually, this was a normal event that was in the game, getting the meteorite, that is. So I already have it. But when you have it, from there you have to fly to Fall Harbor Town. There's gonna be a scientist that notices it, this guy right here, and he tells you that he wants that meteorite. And so he gives you a TM for it, right? That was the normal thing in the game. But if you speak to him again, he's going to notice that you have a Rayquaza. So make sure you have a Rayquaza in your party, and then he's going to say something about it, interacting with the meteorite or there being some activity, and then he gives you the ticket, Aurora ticket. And from there, you can just go to Lilycove, do the same thing as with the other places, and he'll take you to where the Deoxys is. It's going to be a small little puzzle. There you go. There you go. So yeah, just do a little puzzle. To find Celebi, you're going to want to go to Pacific Log Town and go to this house over here and talk to this new NPC. He'll tell you about the times, and he gives you a hint about there being peace during that time. Then you go to your home where you can change the times by pressing pressing A and then pressing start once you're on the screen. Now the times that he was referring to, according to a website called Celebi.net, was actually 4 a.m. So we go to 4 a.m. Set it, confirm it, and then we go to 10 a.m. You have to confirm it. So there's 10, confirm it, yes, and then we do it again, and now 6 p.m. And after you hit 6 p.m. and confirm it, you have to hit the clock again, and it teleports you. You go up here, there'll be a little bit of animations, and you'll get to catch Celebi. And that's it. To find Jirachi, after you defeat the Elite Four, you'll come over here to the lab and speak to Professor Birch. Now, I already caught him, so that's why this story isn't activating, right? So he'll tell you about some weird findings of a rock in Moss Deep City. You'll go there, and it'll be this rock right here. You'll interact with it. Now here, nothing happens because I already caught Jirachi. But after the Elite Four and speaking to Professor Birch, you'll come here, you'll speak to this rock, and Jirachi will come down, and that's where you'll get the chance to catch him. Now, I didn't do Rayquaza, the Reggies, because that was already in the game for the most part. So was Groudon and Kyogre, but those were a bit different than the original game with you battling the leaders of Team Magma and Team Aqua. But that's it. Thank you, guys.